Doomies, welcome back to another episode of the TastyDoom podcast. Without further ado, let's jump into another episode. This is going to be fun. All right, so I feel like I'm really, really loud.
Yeah. You sound loud.
Yeah, it's because of my big mouth that I have.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I love
new
your big
mics.
mouth.
Woo! Anyone else want to woo with that?
Woo!
Yeah. Okay, so figuring out the audio, that was really freaking loud. Okay, so last we left off, you guys had finally found your way to the small town of Minurd, where, upon your travels, you fought off some wolves, you fought off something else, if I remember right, and then you came to a cliff where the road had started to decay and fall off. Yeah. Yes. And you guys managed to unload the wagon, push the wagon across. Our centaur friend almost fell to his death.
But he's very acrobatic.
But was able to catch himself, and with the help of one of his comrades, was able to get pulled back up. You guys did
able to catch himself and throw the cart the rest of the way because he's a boss.
Because of what? You guys got like strength scores of 20?
Strength scores of 20,
18.
Oh
and
my
we've got
gosh.
powerful builds, so we can lift heavy things.
Yeah,
You
at
can
least
lift this world.
except for you.
Except for you. You're just a regular.
You don't have a powerful build.
You're just
You're just a
regular
normal.
pumpkin.
You're a normal 18.
No.
While they're
Hey, you're just a regular pumpkin. We're irregular beasts.
For having vine arms, though, you're pretty good.
I'm pretty strong with
your
fire.
vine
okay.
arms are pretty
So
thick.
you got to give it to his character because all right, he can make his entire body a living flame, burns people, and can bring himself back from death.
I've done it twice so far, and I didn't even have the ability once.
Oh no. All right, so you guys managed to get the cart to the other side, get the cows and the ox on over to the other side.
You skipped the most important
was a
part of the
bull, not an
mountain
ox.
size. It is a bull, yes.
Yes, it was a bull. Sorry, it's been a couple weeks. So.
The most important part of the mountainside is the
Mountainside.
skin that we were attacked
I
by.
think it's the bag of flesh.
Oh, that's right. Yes, because I was like, "There's two things," and we just
I can't
recently talked about it, but I was
quite
trying to
remember
figure out
its
the audio
name.
stuff. Yeah, so it was the skin, the husk that fell off the roof, or not the roof, the
Fell off the
top off
mountain.
the cliff.
Yeah.
Top of the mountain came down. You guys fought that off. Figured out that it was flammable, as as it kept catching on fire from your vine friend, from Ivan. So you guys did make it to the town of Minurd. You guys have successfully sold off the cow, the bull, and the calf, along with the large canisters of milk. I don't know what they're called. I
They
don't
weren't
remember.
filled.
Did we
There,
keep
well,
the
you
wagon?
had a couple. No, you sold the wagon with it. You guys made like 80 gold, I think, is what
Yeah.
I said it was.
90, because we each got 30.
Yeah.
90. Okay, so yeah, it was 90 gold. Anyways, you guys managed to make your way to the monkhouse. I don't think you spent the night there. So we'll just start with you guys outside of the general store. You guys have just sold everything. What do you want to do next?
What were, refresh my memory on what we were here to do.
The mine. We
The
asked
mine.
around, and they're like, yeah, there's not much down there, you know?
Oh, and I was talking about the Underdark.
Yeah. So we can go in there and just check and make sure, or we can go find out where that flesh thing came from.
We could do both. Specifically, were people going missing at the mine? Is what I'm planning on?
Yes, there have been reports of cave-ins.
Cave-ins.
People coming back insane.
Okay.
Like some had come out like either scratching themselves or just talking in gibberish. And then the mines had collapsed. People have gone missing. Pretty much what they think is normal, but a lot of the other people around the area think that there's something going on within the mine.
If we're not going to get paid for this, I don't think we really should go and
That was the
investigate
part.
the mine.
We needed to talk to someone about getting paid for it.
Okay.
We need to go find the owner of the mine.
Well, is there any like advertisements for someone like looking for someone to figure this out around the town?
No, there isn't anything. These are just some of the rumors that have been around the town. From what you guys know of the town of Minurd is that it was actually started as a prison, and the prisoners were meant to go into the mountain and collect either the iron ores or other gems, and then that's how they paid their is restitution the right word? I probably not. I'm horrible at the English language.
Paid for their freedom?
Yeah, it's basically how they paid off their thieving or murdering of somebody, whatever the actual
they
term
could
would
pay
be.
off murder.
Yeah, I mean everyone's life is something, right?
How long? How many years?
You can pay off anything.
How many years is murder
rich
worth?
enough.
That probably depends.
How much goods you get back out of the mine?
Maybe either that, or if you're just sentenced to death, then you just work there the rest of your life.
What if you? Okay.
I know. This is backstory stuff I really should have figured out, but I was too busy on monsters. So
Get prepared for some monsters.
It can't be worse
What if we
than.
just avoid all the monsters?
What if we just decide to go all the way to where the gray shit is?
Yeah.
Just complete 180.
No.
Probably.
Let's just move to a different part of the world.
okay. So
Yes, let's start like a 500-mile journey.
well, this has been great, guys. So that's the end of the podcast.
It was fun.
We'll catch you next time on our journey to the end of the earth. I got a bunch of writing to go do. All right, yeah. So as far as the main buildings in the town, so you have the Green Gem, which is the tavern. It is not an inn; it is just a tavern. There is the bunkhouse, where pretty much everyone goes to sleep except for people that have their own buildings in the town. And then just your normal general goods store. There is a blacksmith and a warehouse for storing either some of the minerals that are in there or any of the coal that they pull from the mines itself. There are multiple mines in this area. I would say about 6.
Owned by the same people? Is it owned by anyone?
So it actually isn't owned by anyone. It is kind of the
Free
towns. Yeah, it's kind of a free reign. You can go into the mine, you can get what you want, and you either pay a tax for what you bring out of the mine, or you can give it to the town itself, and they can use that as a revenue.
Makes a little bit more sense why no one's really worried about the mines.
God.
It's kind of an enter at your own risk.
We're going to go and we're going to do this, and the guy's going to be like, yeah, you can get paid, Beth, for whatever you bring out. I'm going to be mad.
Yeah, you can make a lot of money down there.
Maybe we can find
Oh, yeah, they'll pay you to go down there.
some father that's missing his child or something. Yeah. That'd be a good
One of
source
the
of
dead
money.
ones.
Okay. So it is. The sun is starting to set. What do you guys want to do for the night?
We should probably go sleep, huh? So to the bunkhouse, I'd assume.
I want to go to the tavern and talk to people.
Okay. So you want to go to the Green Gym?
Yeah, see what's going on.
Okay. So as you make your way around, you can notice that a lot of the townsfolk themselves, they have started to either close up shop, picking up what they might have had as for their, I wouldn't really say fruits, but their foods, their breads, their salted meats, as they're folding everything up, closing down their shops, moving everything back inside where they can shut it up. You guys do come to a building. It's got actually a fairly new wooden plaque above the door that's got a nicely cut green gem. It doesn't look like it's expensive, but it is an actual gem that is embedded in above the door, and in letters above it says the Green Gem. As you guys push open the door, you're greeted with the sweet smell of honeymead coming from there, and a musky scent, as you can see that some of the people that are in there are covered in either coal or rock dust, and they're each sitting in groups at tables around the area as they're drinking and getting some either meat or I don't know what else they would actually eat, some bread, cheese, just typical dinner stuff. as some of the patrons actually get up. They flip a couple of coins to the bartender, and then they pass you headed outside. The bartender standing behind is a fairly large built hairy man. He's got a very full beard that almost comes down and to rest and touch on the top of his chest. He has a bald head, but he does have a couple of tattoos that wrap around his ears and come down his neck. He greets you, going, "Welcome to the Green Gem. What can I do to help you?"
We've heard some rumors about the mines.
Well, if you want to know about those rumors, then come to the right place. Have a seat. I get to drink.
Is it just me in here, or are you guys somewhere else?
I'd have gone with you.
I'd just probably head to the bunkhouse.
Okay, so you just want to go ahead and just straight to the bunkhouse?
Is there any... There's probably no social gatherings at the bunkhouse, is there? It's just...
No, it's pretty much just whoever has come there to either to mine or sell goods within the area. It's kind of the local inn, but it's like free board. You can go in, and as long as there's a free bed, you can sleep there.
Okay. Is there any groups of people talking or anything like that?
No. Mostly people that are coming in. You can smell the mead and the alcohol on them, as they basically, still dirty. They're still like rock dust, coal, whatever it is that they might have run into under there. They're still on them, and they just collapse on the beds. And when you open up the door, you can just hear the sounds of people snoring and people trying to sleep, rolling around in the makeshift. Like, the beds are decent. Like, they have a wood frame, but they all are just basically wrapped hay.
Gotcha.
With a I wouldn't say a feathered pillow. I don't know exactly what they would use back then, but the beds look comfortable and are comfortable, but they're just not a lot of money has been spent on them.
Yeah. Okay. If there's nothing interesting happening at the bunkhouse, then I would probably head back to the tavern to see how those guys are coming along. So.
Okay, so that's what you'll do. Go back to you two. So what brings you to our town of Minurd?
Anything with mine? What you got?
Well, depending on what it is that you're looking for, most people have found their riches within that mine, and others have found their insanity within that mine as well.
That one.
You are looking for your insanity.
No, we are problem solvers.
Problem solvers. All right. Well, pretty much people that have gone to the mine have heard voices, whispers. Some of you have heard strange knocking sounds within the mine itself before the tunnel has collapsed. Most of the men around here have figured out that when you hear those sounds, it is best to run.
And it drove them insane?
That was the people that they maybe have heard something or seen something within the mine. We're not exactly sure. Pretty much the people that come out in that condition, they are either carried out or frankly commit suicide before they even make their way out.
And who owns that mine?
The mine is pretty much owned by the town. It was the kingdom's itself, but ever since the fall of the kingdom, no one has really ever laid claim to such a thing.
Is there like a town speaker? How is this place governed?
So, as it comes to governing the town, it's pretty much don't steal, do not take what is yours. As far as we do have a couple of guards, but we don't really have. It's kind of a self-governing kind of town.
Okay. Who would pay us to figure out what's going on with mine?
I have no idea. You would have to look around. If you are a problem solver, just go in and see if there is something to solve.
We are the type that want to get paid first.
Well, if you're looking to get paid first, then you might as well go somewhere else. This is not the town for you.
Maybe we will.
Alright. What would you want to drink or eat?
Do you have a keg?
I have many kegs. How many do you want?
Can you put a handle on the keg?
It will cost you a little bit, and it won't be done until in the morning, but I can.
Just give me a keg.
Very well. That will be 1 gold.
Okay.
1 gold for a whole keg?
Okay. What do you guys wish to do?
Nah, I kind of want a keg. Give me a keg.
That'll be another gold.
Yep. I'm tossing gold.
All right. He walks in the back and brings out. He's big enough. He's got each keg underneath his arm, and I wouldn't say they're like super big, so they're probably about 18, 20 inches tall, and probably about 12 inches wide.
Like pony kegs?
Yeah, like little pony kegs. And they got a cork on the top of them. He just pops the cork out, slides it on the counter to you.
I look at it, break the top off.
You just put your finger in the hole and just rip the top off. All right, you can easily do that. I'm not even gonna try
I want to
you.
try to drink the whole thing without taking a breath.
Oh my gosh!
I'll do it too. I'm gonna follow suit.
Oh, is this gonna be a competition between you two?
It is
You just like look at each other. Okay. So I will need. So let's just start off with 1 Constitution check, and as this goes on, we'll probably do 6 rounds, as you guys just open your throat and just start just guzzling all of this mead. So first Constitution check, go ahead and roll.
Is it a save?
This will be a save.
Dirty 20.
Okay, give me
14.
And out of the gate.
Okay, so we're going to start off with... Okay, so you both pass. Go ahead and roll again.
15.
It's a natural one, but I can re-roll it.
Oh, you dirty no.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
24.
24. Okay, you both pass. Yeah, that seems about right. That is a lot to drink. Okay, so you guys have passed both the first checks. So third check.
This is my kind of game
16.
too.
That's another
I
natural
have the
one,
highest
but I can re-roll
constitution
it.
in this entire party.
16.
16. You both pass. All right, you guys are continuing to just... At this point, the entire tavern has stopped. All of the voices have gone quiet, and everyone is now staring at you guys. You guys have these tipped way up above your head and are just gulping every bit of this down. Another Constitution save.
At what point does Ivan walk in?
You walk in now.
Perfect.
23.
Okay,
13.
13. You choke and start coughing up. I will allow a charisma save to try to hide it, to catch yourself.
No. 5.
No, you have to put the barrel down. You are choking, coughing. You continue. Do you wish to continue drinking, or are you just gonna
Flex on it.
just gonna flex? All right, go ahead and roll your next check.
While he's
21.
drinking, I want to mess with him.
What was it?
21. Or am I rolling with disadvantage?
Nope. Well, I'll let you have that one for free, but the next one we made with disadvantage. What do you wish to do?
I want to just like push up his keg some more while he's drinking.
Yeah. So the mead is now starting to come up and into your nose as the keg is getting it's getting poured more and more down your throat. Go ahead and make 2 more checks. So go ahead and make another check.
Sore loser.
Disadvantaged or no?
Disadvantaged. Yep.
First one. Oh, a 14.
14. That is a fail. I will allow a charisma save.
7.
7. Nope. You also just start hacking and coughing, and you have to shove his arm to the side, put the keg down, and try to catch your breath. You do hear a bunch of people in the back. Oh, you wuss!
Your turn! I point at whoever that was. Your turn!
Hey, you were the one that started it.
Well, you can't talk shit without getting a keg yourself.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Oh, hey.
We are drinking.
Yeah.
Poorly.
Oh.
I'm going to grab Ivan's head, grab the keg, and start making him drink.
Do you resist?
No.
No. All right. So you grab the keg, you grab the back of his head, hold it, and just start force feeding him.
I'm going to stop him there. I'm like, no, hold on. And I'm going to take my keg and I'm going to pour it into his keg. and say, now you go.
Okay, so from the checks, so there were 2 checks left over. You guys succeeded on 4 checks. So there will be around a little under a half a keg left. So that's going to be 4 checks for you.
4 checks.
4 checks. So go ahead and make your first
If he
check.
even makes
It's we're doing Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, we'll just do Constitution save. You are gonna increase your adrenaline as you're going because now you want to beat him. So
Okay. So that's 24? 7, 14, 20, 24, yeah.
24. All right, that's a save. Next one.
19.
That's a save. Next one.
That's a 6. So 13.
Math.
I know.
13. Ooh, 13 passes, but just barely. All right, this time you're just the keg is going up higher and higher and higher. You're to the bottom of it. You just have a little bit left. Go ahead and roll your last check.
25.
25. You finish the rest of the keg, and you just take the keg, lifting it up to the highest point, making sure that you lick every little bit out of it, and then just slam it on the counter. You can actually hear the wood kind of crack a little bit from the force that you put it down.
Pussies.
You only drank
I
half.
drank half. I drank just as much.
So, do you want to have another?
Well, we now have more to solve than we did before. So maybe. Do we want another?
I want to go talk to some of the miners.
Okay. All right. There's plenty around. As he finishes, I hate my brain sometimes in the way I mix my words. Yeah, words. Yeah, thank you. So you actually do hear a couple of cheers in the back. The mugs go up in the air, cheering him as he just slams that keg down. So you actually walk over to a group of them. There is an open chair.
I don't ask. I just sit down.
All right, they kind of just look at you. That was quite a show, my friend.
Very good at drinking.
Do you guys do that often?
As often as I can.
You should do it more. We don't have that kind of entertainment here.
We're actually here about the mine. We've heard rumors.
And what kind of rumors?
Oh, people going crazy.
Oh, those are not rumors. Those are true.
Have you seen anything?
I don't know, but I've heard it.
What do you hear?
There's so much. There's the whispers they're inaudible. They start slow, and then as you continue to work, they get louder, and then you'll start hearing these slapping sounds. It's hard to be able to describe the horror that is coming from the inside of those mines now. It's getting to a point where most of the miners just refuse to go in now.
Would you like that problem solved?
Are you even at that table?
No.
I
See,
wish.
We are very good problem solvers. The problem is right now, nobody wants to pay us for the problem.
Well, I don't have much to my name, but I have 50 silver that I could get down. I could see if you are willing to go onto these mines and fix this problem. It's causing hardships for many of the miners in the town. Many of the people have actually left, and the roads themselves have become more dangerous, so people are scared to leave in the process also. If you are willing to go onto the mine, I will see what kind of money I can get together. I will gladly pay you what I can for you to be able to solve this for us.
I'm sure a lot of miners feel the same.
Definitely.
So if you can talk to all the other miners and see what you can get together, we will go and solve the problem.
Give me the night. Meet me back here in the morning, and I'll see what I can find. Hopefully most of the miners aren't too drunk and can actually think properly.
Okay.
What we really need to do is charge them 5% of whatever they bring out of the mine.
Forever?
Forever.
Too bad you're not here.
I know.
So at that point, he goes ahead and he finishes his drink, and he gets up and he leaves.
How did that conversation go?
Yeah, I'll go back over to Ivan and Chiron. They will pay us. They want to meet back here. He will talk to everybody.
How much are they paying?
He does not know yet. He has to talk to all the miners and see what they are willing to pay.
Okay.
What if instead we just took 5% of everything they own? Of everything they own.
Wish I thought of that myself.
Yes, yes. I do have good ideas up here.
I mean, I'm sure there will be a lot of miners here in the morning, so we can talk about it.
I'm sure it's doable.
We will have to wait.
Okay.
Like, the problem, though, is, like, wouldn't we have to be here to get the 5% of whatever they get?
That's true.
No, you just stop in every month and take it.
Take it.
Isn't that what the dragon was doing in the other town?
No.
It's like, you give me a little bit of money, I won't kill you.
But that
No,
was like
he was
50%.
also actively killing bandits in the area. We will just come and get it.
It feels the same.
No, it's
Yeah, but
better
he was
for
charging
us.
a lot more.
He was bankrupting the town.
We aren't bankrupting.
We're only
miners.
taking a mere 5% of what all of them bring in.
Yeah,
Individually.
Sounds like a lot.
individually.
Sounds like a lot of work to go down, come back each month, talk to every miner, be like, how much did you make this month?
Yeah, but when we're getting that much, then we can hire someone to grab it for us.
Yep. Start a mining business.
With the whole town. Why even stop at 5%? We could go 10,
Okay, you greedy son of a bitch.
20, 90.
Now you're the dragon. And then when you make enough money, you just up and leave.
No. Maybe.
It just seems like a hassle.
It might be a hassle. But is it
You're right.
too much of a hassle?
Probably.
What if I did the math?
Is there still miners in the tavern?
Yeah, there are a couple.
Can I go around specifically looking for people that have heard the voices?
So are you just gonna ask around?
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of just to sum it up, some of the miners they respond to you, and many of them have heard some of the voices, but typically they never get to be really loud, and most of the miners kind of keep from going too deep into the mine now. They've actually started branching off onto the higher levels, so trying to find more ore more towards the top instead of going deeper.
So specifically, I guess I want to know if there's a general map of the mine, and then if there is, I could get the locations of where they've heard voices from.
Okay. So they don't really have a map, but there are a lot of markers within the mine.
Okay.
So the main path itself continues pretty deep and then starts to corkscrew its way down.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of T-junctions
Okay.
from there, and each one is numbered. So you'll have like A1, A2, A3, A4, and then you can go down a level, and then you're on your B1, B2, B3.
Does any of the miners know us, or just hearing them talk? Do they have a specific spot where they hear the voices often, or
Typically, if you get down
Just
to
lower.
sea level,
level?
you can start to hear the voices. And people have not wanted to venture any further deeper than that.
That's all I need to know.
I just realized we're probably going to have to make a lot of wisdom saves. I'm so bad.
One of our best.
Wait a minute. That's my 9 stat.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. So Ivan's got a 9.
He's got a -1. I've got a +2.
Oh no.
I've got a 2.
Oh no.
I rolled really good with my character, except for that 9.
Well, that's good. I wanted at least one stat to
Yeah,
be
you-
bad.
And then
Well, all of us
But
took
then-
9s to avoid debilitating flaws, didn't we?
Yeah.
a debilitating flaw wouldn't be bad right now.
I'd appreciate it.
I would rather be like the headless horseman or something. At this point,
We just have
Well,
your
here.
jack-o'-lantern head just off to the yeah here.
Debilitating fall coming your way. Alright, so we'll just fast forward.
What is
We'll
that?
go sleep.
Yeah, there's a nice bunk. It's beautiful. It smells nice.
Dibs.
Okay, so you guys finishing off whatever other drinks or food that you might have ordered. You guys do end up leaving the green gym and head to the bunkhouse. There are a small section, so they do kind of divvy up the beds and have these large blankets that wrap around. They're just run on just some rope on either side, so you can kind of get some privacy. There are 3 beds that are fairly close to each other, so you guys can actually almost section off your whole area and just have you guys within sight of each other and not have any of the other room visible at all. You guys settle down to sleep. You all drift off into your dreams. I have no idea what a centaur or a god would dream about.
Oh, and you don't
Demigod
question
right
what the
now.
pumpkin
A
dreams
demigod.
of?
He's not fully built yet.
Yours is probably soft soil.
Yeah,
Small,
I love soft soil.
small
That's
stream
really
in the back.
I do have a question though. How is a giant horse gonna sleep in a regular sized human bed?
I'm actually medium sized.
Hey, Chiron, can we cuddle?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I get cold at night.
I know you do, baby.
You remind me of soil.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are idiots. So you guys each drift off to sleep. Then you are awakened by a large, the sound of a dinging, a ringing bell coming from the background. You can hear voices shouting, torches going by the windows as people are running around. The door bursts open, and you can hear someone go, "The monsters are here. We need help. Head to the mine."
Monsters.
That's all he says.
Oh,
He just turns around and leaves, leaving the door wide open.
The skins are attacking.
Attack of the skins.
You guys can hear multiple voices, people grabbing whatever weapons they can find. Some having pitchforks, others having pickaxes. Some wearing wielding large mallets.
I don't think we're gonna get paid enough for this.
I'll pull out my sword and run the direction everyone else is running.
Okay.
Yep, me too.
So as you jump out from the door, you can hear even more screaming or yelling voices. But apparently they missed one. As you jump out with your sword ready, a boneless and meatless skin comes around and whips its elongated, stretched skin in your direction. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
God, the skins attack.
Fucking skins. I'm gonna get the alert feed. Fuck.
11.
8.
9.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
And this is it. And they
Okay.
were murdered by skins.
So who had 11?
Thank you for
That was me.
Okay, so that was
Chiron.
Chiron.
This is my voice now.
Okay, who had... Okay, so it was an 8, 11, and a what?
9.
9. 9 is Kovdar.
So it
Could be
worse.
the skin monster definitely rolled a 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, except for I don't roll for the monsters.
Yeah. Like you said.
The monsters have their own
It's
initiative.
basically a nat 1
It was basically a nat 1.
compared to our scores.
Okay, so all of you guys are technically ready, but this will be at least a surprise round against you, Ivan. So, as you guys pull out your weapons and are ready for combat, as you guys are running out, Ivan is the first person outside, and you just see this monstrosity, this boneless and meatless corpse just try to engulf Ivan. My rolls are just going to be just fantastic tonight. So that is a 2. So that is a 7 to hit.
Oh, you almost got me.
Almost got
You
you.
were pretty close.
That is fantastic.
All right. So you You jump back, just catching the movement out of the corner of your eye. As it stumbles forward, it turns and lunges after you one more time. Because it has top initiative.
Oh, you fuck.
That is a 22 to hit. So with a rotting slap, that is going to be...
Let's get you with a rotted slap.
That is going to be 7 damage.
That activates my ability. When I get hit with exactly 7 damage, it dies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
too bad it's not exactly 7, because that's 7 bludgeoning.
Yeah. Yep.
Now you feel a invading force almost ripping part of your soul from your body
That's not what I like to hear.
as you take 2 points of necrotic damage on top of that.
Oh no. You see, he misspoke. It's actually whenever he takes 9 damage.
Yeah. Specifically 7 damage, bludgeoning damage, and 2 necrotic.
Specifically those two together activates insta-death for the enemy.
Okay, so that is the monster's turn. I just put a goober on my screen. So it is Chiron's turn.
Of course it is. I am the fastest of all of us. I will strike at it with my great sword.
Okay, so Ivan is in the doorway and has backed up as the monster has attacked him. The monster has moved partially into the building, so you can easily just run right up beside him and just hack at it.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Do I have 30 feet?
Yes, I'll give you 30 feet.
I'm going to charge at it then.
Okay.
And then I will attack.
Oh, so one sec. So you are grappled by the creature. I had to remember that. Okay. What'd you get?
26.
That is a hit.
It's 5. Not 5. It's 14.
14 points of damage. Okay. Okay. So you rush up, just continuing your swing down using the momentum that you built up. You slice down and hack a deep wound into the shoulder of this skinned human, technically. Okay. Kovdar.
I'm gonna run up and hit it.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 14.
14 points. Okay. Okay. Is that all you're gonna do?
Yep.
All right. So you rushing up just to the other side of Ivan, bringing your great axe above your head and swing down, carving another huge gash right across its side, going down to its non-bony hip. It's kind of a weird sentence to say. Okay, so Ivan, it is now your turn. You are surrounded by teammates. This creature has you grappled, and your arms are being pulled tight to your body. What do you do?
Burn, burn, burn.
It's like my only option. I activate my Phoenix powers.
Okay, so you just pulling from that inner source, that inner fire that you can feel. You grin as your entire body just ignites as the flames lick at the wrinkled and flappy skin of this monster. Okay.
This is like your enemy. Oh, grapple me! Lights himself on fire.
I guess I'll have to break out of his grapple first.
Okay, make your grapples with advantage.
Okay. That's just. What am I rolling for?
So
strength?
it's
just a strength, like saving
so
throw,
it can
or-
be it's athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics,
Either
right.
one that you choose. Also roll a d6 because the creature does take fire damage for this as well.
Oh, perfect. Oh, with advantage, right?
With advantage.
Thank God. That's better.
That looks like much better.
So 18.
18 breaks the grapple. Well, I guess actually I should probably roll for the monster, but I don't think it can roll that high. Yeah, no, that's a 3.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Oh
try
wait,
not to
wait,
look at
sorry. Maybe I should roll a disadvantage. Okay, it's a 3.
And then 3 damage.
You drawing in on that inner fire, you ignite yourself and push out the monster's arms. Like you can't really even feel them, as they almost seem to just like, as the monster itself seems to like open up its arms in fear of being catching on fire. What do you wish to do now?
Wouldn't I have used an action?
It should be an action to ignite yourself.
It's
well,
a
and
bonus
it's an action
to ignite.
to ignite and an action
Action
to
to
break the grapple.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
All
I
right.
think that's all I can do.
Okay, it's not gonna move. Just gonna stand your ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand my ground.
Okay, so we're gonna go back. Monster's gonna go. What is this thing gonna do? It is surrounded. It's got somebody on fire, but it honestly doesn't have a brain. So it is going to turn and it's going to attack Chiron.
Does it look afraid of attacking me? No. Damn.
It just
I don't know. It's not attacking him.
It ain't attacking
Seems
me.
pretty afraid.
It must be pretty
it's
scared.
not afraid. It's not afraid.
You can see the fear in its eyes.
Very-
If you find its eyes, you can see the fear in it.
I don't think it has
It
eyes.
has no eyes.
There were eye slots.
All right, so it's going to attack Chiron. That is a 15 to hit against you.
That will miss.
Okay, so it takes its arms and stretches them out, whipping them in your direction. You just easily just take 2 steps back, easily dodging the attack. Okay, Chiron, it is now your turn.
With that, I will. Is it close enough to me that it can get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, everyone's within 5 feet of it.
All right. Well, screw it. Right. Let's go. I'm gonna run back 30 feet and
Okay.
then run back at it again 30 feet. I'm gonna rage first.
All right,
Genius.
so the creature is going to make an opportunity attack against you. That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so ooh, that's what I want. So that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 6 points of necrotic damage. I rolled 2 freaking 6s. With that, I can honestly say you raged before you moved.
Yeah.
So you take half damage on the bludgeon, but you take the full necrotic. So as you turn to run away, you can feel a claw digging into your hind corners as you're running away. You can feel part of your life force itself being pulled out. But as you turn, you run back and then turn and run right back towards the monster, bearing your greatsword above your head and bringing it down on the monster. Go and roll your attack.
There's a feat that lets you not get hit by attack of opportunities, right? What is that one?
Mobile.
Mobile. That's
If
what
you've
you
attacked,
need. Oh, if you
Yeah,
attack.
if you've attacked.
whether you hit or miss,
Ooh,
you do not provoke attacks of opportunity.
it's lame.
So I roll with advantage. I'm raging. So a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
That's
Oh my gosh.
The 7 points of
Hey,
damage.
Snake Eyes is second. That's considered Snake Eyes, right?
Yeah, that's Snake Eyes.
Yeah,
It's
'cause those
considered
would be
lucky in some sort.
one die.
Some games.
Not this one. That is the lowest damage that you can do.
Oh, add 2 to that.
So
rage.
7 damage, so 9 total.
9 total.
Okay. So that is going to be math is my strongest suit. What am I doing? Okay. All right. So you rushing back towards the monster after it had ripped part of or clawed at your hindquarters. You bearing your greatsword and cleaving it down through the monster. You can see its disemboweled jaw. It's almost its hissing sound, an intake of air as you just cleave through the monster partway down, ripping the sword back out. Kovdar, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack it.
Attack it.
26.
26 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
14 damage.
Okay. So, the monster lunging after Chiron as he turns around and comes back, bringing his greatsword down. You just take the step forward and just axe swing this thing across its back. Your axe digging almost halfway through its blade into this creature's back as you rip it out. The thing is still alive and still coming after you guys. Ivan, it is now your turn. Or is there anything else you want me to do, Kovdar?
No, I'm
Okay.
good.
Ivan, it is now your turn. You are on fire. Your teammates are cutting into this thing. It's giving an unearthly intake of air as it's continuously attacking everyone. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to use my trident and stab it.
I keep forgetting you have that thing. I figure your character always having just the silvered longsword.
I've been using it, but now we upgraded my trident a little bit.
Yeah, because the damage that it would have done was stupid.
Yeah.
So,
Now,
okay.
blade, stab it into the ground.
No. I don't think that would work.
Maybe
Maybe.
not really, but technically it kind
Do you want to do? So this thing is a husk. It is just a human skin.
Well, technically, I'm still attacking it, so yeah, I'll try to pin it down to the ground. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, we're probably flanking.
I would say you're all flanking, so make it with advantage.
Thank God.
Oh my gosh, what a just.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought it was gonna win.
That's a 25.
25 is a hit. Do you you also do fire damage with your weapons, right?
1d6.
Okay.
When I'm ablazed.
Yeah, when you are blazed.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 plus.
Plus, oh, sorry. 4, which is 11.
Plus your fire.
Oh, plus my fire. This is badass.
Intentional rolls only. If they slip, they don't count.
No, take it. He's taking it.
I watched that slip right out of your hand.
14 in total.
All right.
But did you add my rage bonus?
Yes. That was totally intentional roll before.
Well, yeah, we all saw you totally intentionally roll the dice.
Yeah.
You were cheated, honestly.
Absolutely cheated.
DM's discretion and DM rules. You suck. So. Okay, so at this point, what I want you to go ahead and do, I want you to roll me a strength check.
Ooh, I'm good at those. My
Not
party
that good.
members on that.
Ooh, but we're flanking, so it's probably an advantage.
No advantage for that.
But
Science.
that was probably an unintentional roll.
Yeah, that probably
That was an intentional roll.
Maybe
Oh,
this
look
guy-
at that! The monster has evolved.
7.
It's gotten bigger. Alright, so 7. Okay, so I'm setting the DC at 7. What is your? I feel like you should be able to add a little bit more to that.
You want me to use? No, it's
So
not
that was
saving
roll
throw.
plus your strength modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you proficient in athletics?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and add your proficiency bonus as well.
9.
9. Okay, that feels a little better. All right, so you I'm gonna get a little flashy with this. You spin your trident above your head, letting the trident itself catch some of the flame coming off of your body as you make this small whirlwind above you, and you just strike down, aiming for this monster's leg, right towards where an ankle would have been, and you just stab it through, all the way through the floorboard, each blade of the trident sinking all the way down. The monster is now pinned to the floor.
Oh, it was a low DC, huh?
So the monster didn't do anything. It's just the monster has that DC that you set is what the monster can use to be unpinned.
Oh, I see.
And speaking
Big
of
brain.
which,
But the monster is technically restrained, but it can still make attacks, but it cannot move from its position now.
and it's its turn.
Or it will do damage to itself, tearing itself free. Okay, so Ivan, that was your turn. So now, is there anything else you want to do?
That'll be it.
Okay. All right. So monster's gonna go. You guys are still within range, so monster is just going to turn. Let's see. Kovdar attacked it in the back.
I ran away
Chiron.
from it, ran back at
Chiron
it,
attacked it from the front. It
and
is
got
now
stabbed into the ground
pinned.
by
Yeah, monster's in bad shape. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna let the monster just roll to see who it hits. So around the table, 1,
Dibs
2,
on
3.
you. Yes.
So does that mean if it rolls a 4, it hits you?
If it rolls a 4, it means it's a re-roll. So Chiron, you are lucky number 2.
Please.
Actually, what I probably would have done is if it rolled a 4, it would have went ahead and tried to break the grapple. So it probably would have either...
Oh, well, now knowing that, we got to reroll.
No, because that's what I decided as I rolled.
We know new things
and then I
now.
just told you. So, no. To all of the above. Chiron. It is going to lash back out against you. That is a 24 to hit.
Ooh, narrow miss.
Yeah, I feel like it's not, though.
It's not.
All right. Ooh, okay. So that is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of necrotic. As this creature lashes back out against you, its body stretching, trying to wrap around you again, which you are technically grappled now by the creature. You can actually see some of the wounds that this monster has received are now healing up. You can see the skin suturing itself and pulling itself back together.
And how has it grappled to me?
It is wrapped around your waist.
Perfect. So, now that it's my turn?
It is your turn.
All right. So, with it attached to me, I'm going to run 30 feet and then hit it.
Okay, so...
It doesn't say that the thing can't come with me. All I have to do is run 30 feet before making the attack.
Okay, so you're technically moving a creature that is unwilling to move, so you're only going to be able to move half your movement.
Half my movement's 30 feet.
Gosh dang it, freaking broken characters. Okay, so I'm gonna allow this will be a free check, so this does not cost anything, but I want you to roll me a strength check, athletics most likely, versus the creatures.
For what?
To see if the creature can hold you in place with his weapon.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It is pinned.
So if I pass, it gets ripped.
It will be ripped out and receive damage.
Oh, nat 20.
That is also a nat 5, so I win.
Ah, yes. As you do.
Okay, so Ivan, at this time, I would like you to go ahead and roll me damage with your trident.
Oh, I rolled
does
damage
this
with
crit-
a trident.
You roll the damage with the trident.
Does this get crit? Because I rolled a nat 20?
No, but this just guarantees that it is ripped free and you move.
Don't forget the fire damage, right?
So 7
Pushing it.
again. That's what I got last time. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
12 damage, so 1 less than last time. 1 less. You did 13 points. How much fire damage was it?
5. Oh, that's probably vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, I just remembered that, so I need to actually increase some of its damage here.
Increase its damage?
No, increase the amount of damage that it has received. Make it stronger.
The flames make it stronger.
You're in danger.
Alright, so you guys can hear the tearing of skin as this creature is ripped from the floorboard. Its leg now 3 individual pieces flapping as the centaur rears back and spins and turns around. This creature is still attached to you, so what are you wishing to do?
So 30 feet, and then I'm going to attack it, just like I did when I grappled me down at the bottom.
Okay, so you're using this as an ability, right? You have a charge ability? Is that what it is?
No, it's just something I could do. It's not something I have to, like, use. If I move 30 feet in a straight line, I get advantage on my first attack.
Okay, alright, so...
So it's not like I'm charging.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
just
because,
I've
like...
moved 30 feet in a straight line, I now have advantage on my first attack.
Okay, so I will allow this, and the reason... So this was my thinking, was that it was more like the gore ability from, like, Minotaurs and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Where they actually use their own momentum to do it, where yours is just moving around and trying to get the best advantage that you possibly can. So the way that I'm going to rule this is that as you turn around to run, you actually purposely flip the creature in a circular pattern, getting it to spin the way that you want, and then you just golf swing this creature with your greatsword, catching it as it swings into your sword. Go ahead and roll damage. Well, roll for an attack, and then roll damage.
I am using Great Weapon Master.
Okay, so minus
Minus
5.
5. Nat 20.
Oh boy.
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude.
man. So how does
Home
crit
run.
interact with the plus 10 I get to damage?
The damage.
The
so
10
all,
is just a straight 10.
so
It's just
all
straight
of
different
all of
damage.
the
Okay.
modifiers are still the same, but
Okay.
you just have a maxed damage.
So 12, 26, and now I roll. Oh,
And now you
sorry, 12, 26, 28 for rage. That's not. Is that supposed to be plus 3 now?
No.
Not yet. 28 damage straight.
28 points of damage.
And now rolling, I get 4 plus 5, so 9.
And
So 37 damage.
with Great Weapon Master, when you crit, you can do a bonus action attack.
No way. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I guess I'll attack it again.
Oh wow.
Can I use Great Weapon Master again on this?
Yeah.
Or yeah, and I didn't even rage this turn. This is the best, man. Yeah, crit or kill, bonus action attack. Yeah, dope. Okay, so again a -5, no advantage this time. A little risky.
Oh.
Okay, so that'll be a 9.
So 9 is the miss.
Yeah,
All right. Sorry, I had to pull a calculator up because this math is
it should be like 37. I think is what
okay.
it said.
So
28 plus 9, 37. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you said 37, so I didn't even do the math. I just wrote down 37. Okay, so... Jiminy Christmas. Okay, so as the monster, as you run around, spinning your body around, trying to get the creature to swing in just the right direction, you manage to get it. It comes full swing at quite a good pace behind it. You can feel the weight as it comes around. You're very confident, and you can do as massive amounts of damage as you possibly can against this thing. You just bring your sword up, catching the creature as its body folds around the blade. You almost cut this monster completely in half. Just a small section that the blade missed is left as it lands with its wetty feet or sloppy feet back onto the floor, still wrapped around your waist. That was a lot of freaking damage for that creature. So with that, Kovdar, it is now your turn.
I'm going to run up and flank it
Okay.
with Great Weapon Master.
Wait, weapon master.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
18. And I'm going to tack on superiority dice
Okay.
for trip attack. I don't know if it can be prone, but either way it takes the extra damage. And strength save if it can be prone.
No, it cannot
Okay.
be knocked prone.
So 2 more damage.
It takes half damage from all of your attacks, and that was just enough to kill it.
Yes.
Shitty good. So as you run
So it
up,
did trip it. Is what I hear.
so you see this creature, just a section of its body still attached. Its arms wrapped tightly around Chiron. You run up and just cleave this creature through what is little left and through the middle, all the way through the shoulder, splitting this creature completely in half, as you can, almost the tearing of fabric, as you just cleave it in half and it folds to either side. It is not moving.
And I'm going to start running to where everybody else is fighting.
All right, so as you guys rush out, you can see the torches heading off into the distance. You can hear the screams and the shouts of other people running towards the mine. These, just the skins of humans clawing and beating on other people and engulfing them. You can see some people, their skin is starting to be peeled from their corpse, as another one of the individual comes up with a pickaxe and cleaves the monster with the pickaxe, digging the pickaxe deep within the monster, laying it low on the one side. The townsfolk do seem to be fighting back and are doing decently okay. You can see some of the people have gone down, but you hear these horrific screams and the calls for help over in the distance towards the mine. Which do you guys wish to do?
I will tell the nearest person you need to burn the dead.
Okay. So you yell that out at the guy that just put down one. The pickaxe pinning the creature to the ground. And just as he looks up and you say that, the monster itself starts to reach up and reach up and try to attack him. He steps back. He notices someone with a torch over and calls for him. He comes down and puts the torch onto the monster itself, igniting the creature with the living flame. It burns all the way and completely into ash. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to clarify both them and the ones that they kill need burned.
Okay.
So that more skins aren't made.
Okay. So he nods. They go and get another torch, and they head off to where some of the other townsfolk have started fighting some of these things.
To the mine? I think they've got this now.
I never stopped running towards the mine.
Okay.
All right. Come, Ivan. Away we go.
Away.
Away, Silver.
Hi-ho, Silver.
That's what it is. All right, so you three darting off towards the mine where you can hear this screaming sound and these cries for help. As you guys get close, within the torchlight, you can see this large monstrosity of nothing but just molded flesh. These small and large mouths moving across the entire body. Each one seemed to be speaking something in a different language, or not even be able to speak a normal sentence at all, just making noises. You can see some of the people themselves have started clawing their own eyes out around this creature. Do you guys continue to get closer?
Yep.
Okay, I need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Wow. Is this charmed or frightened?
That is neither, is what this is.
It's 11.
Okay.
It's not
Ivan?
frightened, it's horrified, actually.
Oh, no. So, natural 20, you save,
20.
of course. An 11, you save.
Ho ho!
Ivan, you fail. You are on the back of Chiron right now. I need you to roll me a d8.
5.
Okay, Ivan, you fall limp and start to slide off the back of Chiron. His eyes just seem to be just non-existent. They're open, and his mouth is just at a slack jaw as he just starts to just slide off to one side. Roll me initiative.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Keeping with the high rolls here.
Okay, so everyone's initiative.
Oh, are you ready for this really high number?
Yep, go for it.
9.
I don't know if this is a roll or not. I'm gonna just
10.
4.
Oh, wait. No, I'm pretty sure you rolled that. What was the last number? Hold on.
4.
Damn it.
4. Okay. I trust you, because typically when you're screwing with me, you give that kind of I'm screwing with you look. So, most of the time, Blade, you just give me the I don't really know kind of look. Like,
What did you get for initiative?
Fuck.
10.
Fuck. We cannot roll initiatives.
Okay, so as you guys move within range of this creature, you can hear the audible nonsense that this thing is babbling out. Your vision seems to go wavy. Your mind seems to metaphorically shatter as your thoughts begin to go wildly in all these directions. But you manage to push through this and keep sane in order to be able to fight back against this creature monstrosity that you have in front of you. Ivan, on the other hand, starts sliding over to the side. You reach back, trying to wake him up as you notice that whatever this thing is putting out has affected him. You hit him, but he's still slack and ends up falling to the ground. So
Fucking hate you.
You're welcome.
So Monster's gonna go first. It's going to notice you guys come in. So it's gonna move 10 feet towards you guys. It's gonna hawk a loogie at one of you guys. So same numbers. Actually, we're gonna roll him out because he has fallen to the ground. It's going to be one of you two. So 1, 2, 2. It's even. So it's going to hawk a spittle at you. I thought this was targetable. Okay, so the monster is going to make that and spit something towards you guys, landing at your feet. As it explodes in a blinding flash, I need all three of you to make dexterity saving throws.
That means you're blind, deaf, and stupid. 18.
17.
Save.
Can he even dex?
Can I even dex?
I mean, you still have movement.
No, he can't.
No, he can't.
What is it though?
That's a 10.
That's a 10. You are now blinded, sir.
Oh no.
As your mind is, as your thoughts are shattered and you cannot find yourself. You don't know what you're doing here. What is life? As you're wandering around, you see this light goes off. You're blinded. Your vision goes entirely white, and you cannot see a thing. All right, so that is the creature's turn because that's all it can do. So, creature goes again as it moves to its second initiative. This is where my monsters have their biggest modification.
It's even beating his 10?
Yeah, it is beating his 10.
How?
Chiron,
Always.
it moves closer. As it does, you can feel the ground underneath your feet become melted, as almost like you're standing in mud. As your hooves start to sink into the earth, as the earth itself adheres and sticks to your fur. You try to pull it out, being like a sticky substance. It's hard to move now. The creature moves closer, opening up a large jaw and making a bite action towards you. That is a 4 to hit.
Just barely.
That
Just missed.
Just barely missed that.
Just
It just barely grazes your non-existent body as you easily move to the side.
It missed by so much that it was actually attacking Kovdar and still missed.
It's going to see if it's got a recharge. It does. It is going to, from a mouth off onto the side, it is going to make that same sound. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw once again.
20, dirty 20.
Okay.
21.
Save.
9.
Fail.
God. Come on.
Blinded
man.
again.
Have you ever been flashed twice in a video game where everything just goes white and then just as your vision starts to come back,
Like the Reaper.
your vision just goes white once again?
Yeah.
Yes. So you are continuously blinded.
You can't escape now.
Help.
He's got you. Please. I can't help you. I'll kill it. That's how I
Do
help you.
something.
Okay.
Maybe just stop being such a bitch.
Hey. Help.
Hey,
I'm not asking
who said you
for
could
advice.
speak? You're still slack-jawed.
You see it in my eyes.
All right. So.
I'm not looking at your eyes.
All right. So the conditions that are around within a 10-foot radius of the gibbering mouther is doe-like. Okay. So at the start of everyone's turn, you have to make a DC Wisdom saving throw versus its gibbering, and you also have to make a DC Strength saving throw to even be able to move. All of those will be made as free actions. So we will start at the top with Kovdar. It is your turn.
So I have to make a strength check to move.
Yes. You also need to make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
So wisdom is 17 and athletics, or is it a save?
It's just a Strength saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So you easily just rip your feet out from the sticky surface that is now the ground. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna move around on the other side,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold my action for when somebody comes and flanks him. So I
Okay.
get advantage.
Aren't we all like right there?
Yeah. So everyone. Yeah.
So I
you
am
guys.
flanking. So,
So
we're
I would
flanking
already
him
get
right now.
advantage. If I go around on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll just attack him.
So just to put in perspective of how big this monstrosity is, so your characters do kind of know what this creature is, as it is a gibbering mouther, but it is much, much bigger. You have to use so you have difficult terrain, so you can only move half your movement. So you can only move can you move 20 feet? What's your movement speed?
30.
30? Okay, so you can move 15 feet. I will allow you to be able to get around to the other side, but it uses everything. This thing is huge.
Alright. And this is going to be Great Weapon Master. It's 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
With the -5?
Oh, yes. 19 to hit.
That's a hit as well.
And I can reroll 1.
I was like, Jesus.
You do notice that as you attack this creature, it doesn't seem to want to dodge. It just takes the attack.
Oh, yes. Bonus action rage, so I won't get rage damage this time. 27 damage.
Okay.
You also get advantage on strength saves as Rager.
And I will do a trip attack onto that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it can definitely go prone. I'm pretty sure it's prone.
Yeah, it's blubber-like body that it slides around like a snake on doughy ground.
Prone.
Can be knocked prone.
2 more damage.
Okay, so you moving around the ground, lifting up and causing you to be unbalanced as you're trying to just mosey your way around. You take your great axe and swing it around, easily cutting deep into this monster's flesh. You can see the skin being cut aside, but it seems to be slowly repairing itself as you rip your axe back out. Okay, so Chiron, it is your turn.
Alright, I will great sword attack it. And it's a 17.
Okay, so 17 is a hit, but before we get that, you have to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
19, 21.
That's safe. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so it's plus the 10 base, because I took the -5.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
11, 16, 26 damage. Fuck, and I will rage. Damn it.
Okay, so with that, Ivan, it is now your turn.
Am I still blinded?
You are blinded for this turn.
But you can probably figure it out.
You can see your vision starting to come back, so you know what direction this creature is, so you can make an attack against it, but at disadvantage. But it is the start of your turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or you don't get to do anything.
As this creature gibbers and continuously talks, making all these screeching sounds, these noises, these incoherent slapping sounds. What'd you roll?
13.
Let me check.
What you need to do is you need to take Resilient, I think is what it's called, and then you give yourself proficiency in wisdom saving throws, which will take that -1 to a +1 because you get that proficiency.
No.
Come on.
Anyways, that is a save.
Ooh.
See?
So your vision is starting to slightly come back. You can see just out of the peripherals of kind of where this monster is. What do you wish to do?
I will light myself on fire. First of all.
All right.
Is he close enough to attack?
Yeah, he's all of you are within 5 feet.
And then I will proceed to stab it.
With?
My Triton.
Okay.
I'm liking it.
22.
22 to hit is a hit.
Oh, disadvantage though, right?
No, it's advantage.
To hit it?
Yeah, you're flanking it.
I thought I was blind.
So it's a
Oh,
straight
it's
roll.
a straight roll. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. And
Oh
the fire. And the fire.
my gosh. Oh
That's
my
7.
god.
You're already doing better.
Oh my.
Look at you.
That's 11. And 4 fire damage. Kicking ass.
Did you add your strength?
You forgot your
No.
strength. I know it's only +4.
So, +4 to that attack.
+4.
First piercing.
So 11 plus 4 is 15.
15 and then
And the 4 fire makes it 19 damage.
19.
All right, so Ivan, you just barely being able to make out the mass of flesh, seeing your teammates cutting deeply into this creature, the gibbering sounds and the screams that it makes from the damage that it receives. You just take your trident, bringing it to your hip. You just plunge it into the monster, feeling that satisfying resistance as you know you've stabbed deeply into this creature. Your fire burns deep into the skin, igniting the skin around it. You can hear its screeching sound as it's hurt from the flames. So, is there anything else you want to do?
No.
All right. So we'll go back to the top. It is the Mouther's turn. Okay, so it is going to make a bite attack against Chiron. It is now going to reach out and try to bite you again.
Is it?
Yeah. We'll see.
Can Chiron get a feat?
Oh my gosh.
Can't
what
be
is
attacked?
with this creature?
Did it either critted and he's fucking with us or missed? Considering it gets 2 turns in a row, I hope it missed.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses, yes!
Okay. So with that, you're going to hear that satisfying sound again as it's going to spit between you two. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
That one's probably passed. But a nat 20 will do it better.
Nat 20 will work.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
That was
23.
either a 19 or a 20.
You're blinded. All right, you save finally. You can see the spittle being launched from its mouth, and you instinctively bring an arm up to cover your eyes.
Yes, that is how.
You can see the flash happen as the light reflects around your arm, but it doesn't blind you this time.
That's exactly how you dodge it.
I can
Okay.
see.
Monster is going to go again.
Lights on fire.
I'm already lit on fire.
Oh, lights on fire again. To assert dominance.
All right, I'm sick and tired of attacking you. It's going after Ivan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What you didn't know is his AC is even better.
Oh my gosh,
Except
that's a
it's
9
less.
to hit.
Ooh. Yeah, just...
Narrow miss. Narrow miss.
Yeah, narrow miss.
I really wish
Screw.
it did hit me because it would take fire damage if it did.
You don't want it to hit you. I can say that right now.
Oh. Okay.
If it hits you,
Though I also don't think that
die.
the creature itself wants to hit you too, but it doesn't have eyeballs, so
It loves me.
it's got a bunch of eyeballs. Now
Is
it's
this
just
Daddy
mouths.
Pumpkin?
It's all
I
mouth.
don't want to hurt Daddy Pumpkin.
Kovdar, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna make Great Weapon Master attack.
Okay.
So that is 16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
You forgot
Oh,
the
yeah, I
wisdom
gotta
save.
do the wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Oh
There
my
you
gosh,
go.
will somebody please just fail this so I can actually do some damage?
No, we
No.
need to not ever let that happen.
I was blinded for 2 rounds.
So 22
Technically-
damage.
3 rounds,
Technically
probably.
3 if you count the falling off my back part.
True.
You've
True.
hurt me enough.
No. Because the only damage that you've received is from teammate.
Hey, that was a solid 3 damage to the chin.
What'd you roll?
22 damage.
22 damage. Okay.
Mentally, I'm damaged.
You ruined his life.
Okay, so
His whole
is that
thing.
all you're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay, Chiron, it is now your turn.
This whole thing was, I've never been blinded in my life. You took it all away from me. Alright, so wisdom save. Nat 1. That's a fail.
That's good. I need you to roll a d8.
Oh no.
About time.
6.
6. The creature takes no action or bonus action. Uses all of its movement to move in a randomly determined direction.
But I have to roll a strength save to move.
That is true.
I willingly fail to save.
So
I don't.
you cannot willingly do that because your will is shattered right now. I want you to go ahead and make me a
Exactly.
strength. So go ahead and make me a strength check.
12.
Uh,
Plus 5.
okay. So you move. I want you to roll me a d4.
I also have advantage on that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got better. I think I passed.
What is it?
18 plus 5 is...
Oh yeah. Yeah, you pass.
Oh, it's also athletics. So, or no, it's a save.
It's a save.
So, oh yeah, I have that too. So, yeah, it's 25.
Okay, yeah, you definitely save. Go ahead and roll a d4.
2.
2. All right, so you move northeast.
Northeast?
Okay, so that's going to be away from the creature. So the monster is going to make an opportunity attack against you. So that's a nat 1.
Oh, no.
So as you lose a sense of things, you just start to wander in a direction, ripping your hooves from this dough-like earth, moving away around in a direction. The creature lashes out, but you seem to stumble a little bit off to one side, and the creature just misses entirely. You kind of chuckle in your throat.
Foolish creature. Makes me run and can't even hit me in the moment.
Ivan.
I will, of course, stab it again.
Okay. I guess I could have probably had the monster roll at advantage, but I'm over the moment. So, go ahead and stab it.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save.
You failed.
Probably 11.
That is a save.
18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Did you roll with advantage because you're still flanking? Because he's still there on the other side?
This is true.
It got better. Not better enough.
3.
All right, that's a hit.
You hope for the crit, you know?
So 11 piercing and 3 fire.
Okay. Your body still being engulfed with this flame, you just rip your trident back out, jam it in a completely different spot. You can see the skin boil and ignite once again as the mouths that are around it ignite and start to scream from the damage that it's taken. So that was your turn. So the monster is going to go. The monster is going to turn. It is going to go ahead and bite. Screw you. It is going to bite Kovdar.
It thinks about biting you, but then it's like,
That's a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You're sure? What if you carry the 1?
What if you put an extra 0 at the end of your AC?
After a decimal point. Is this the first time it's hit an attack?
Yes. Okay, so a large mouth moves into the position right in front of you as you pull your great axe out from the creature. It lunges forward, the mouth going and engulfing your entire body. Its needle-like teeth digging deep within your chest and your upper torso. You take, what did I write down? You take 22 points of piercing damage.
Good thing I'm raging.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw as it rips and tries to force you down to the ground.
With advantage because you're raging.
23.
Okay, that is a save. So you manage to rip yourself free of the creature and maintain your stance. Okay.
Twice the
Creature is
most
going to go again. It is going to...
do the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to attack you again.
But can it hit this time? It nat 20.
That is a natural 20. So that is a
Yikes.
automatic.
Big oof.
Let's see.
This is gonna hurt too bad.
No, because you're gonna half it, so it's basically like you're not raging.
Don't worry.
So that is a automatic 30 points of damage.
And what in the fuck? Oh my!
It has a chance of outright killing you right now. Wait, no, probably not. Because that's halved.
But I'll be hurt real bad.
Halved, it's probably like only.
Well, right now, in damage he's actually gonna take, it's 15.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna take.
And then you take an additional 24 points of piercing.
So that's 12.
As it
So
reaches out and bites you, it
27.
almost it lines up its exact bite marks once again and just bites down. You can feel the teeth actually start to pierce into your organs inside of yourself as it rips, trying to pull you into itself.
Ouch.
Yeah, I need you to make a strength save.
19.
Okay, you maintain your stand. Okay, so Kovdar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna Great Weapon Master attack.
Okay.
Fuck him up. Kill him. Nope, that's not it. You're flanking here.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
24 slashing. And I'm going to Divine Smite.
Ooh, okay.
And it is undead, right?
Yes, it is.
So that's another 3d8.
Gotta save that divine smite for a time that you crit.
Yeah, but I might not be alive much longer.
Okay,
If it
so-
does that again.
You're fine. Drink your healing potion. Use
So,
your bonus action.
just so everybody knows, so yes, it is a base gibbering mouther. That is the monster that I made this from, but it is not actually that creature.
Oh, yeah.
It is a collection of mutated and ripped skin.
It's the crazy people that were in the mine. So is it like a bunch of those smaller skins?
It's like it's a mound
Just
of
kind of
husks,
fused.
basically. Yes.
18 radiant damage.
That is ouch.
Where the power comes from, he doesn't know, but
It's coming from himself.
Comes from himself.
I just think I'm awesome. It's like, wow, that was really cool.
don't know who's blessing this attack, but it's blessed, I can tell that.
Okay, so did you roll for a wisdom save?
I did
Got
not.
the wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
I think you
18.
passed, though.
What is it? Sorry.
18.
18, you pass. Yeah. Okay, so with that, you bring your axe down, your rage running hot as your blood seeps down your sides and to your feet. You fill your rage as it empowers your axe glowing with this radiant energy. You swing down and cleave a massive chunk out of this creature. You can see the divine light actually scorches the skin across the area where it's cut. The monster screams. Every mouth it can audibly just makes a piercing scream sound. The entire creature itself starts to dissolve into the ground and disappear.
Yes.
Insight check.
Okay.
I want to make sure it's actually dying. Alright. Stretch my wisdom. 19.
19. It is not dead. It is running.
It's running. I catch it.
Okay. I will allow everyone, except for you, since you're the one that just made the attack. Everyone else can make an attack for free. There's no wisdom save, no nothing. This creature is running.
Okay. Can my attack be an attack that stops it from running?
So it is seeping into the ground. Like its own body weight is pulling it into the ground.
Can I grab it and hold it instead of attack?
Yeah, I'll allow that. So go ahead and make a strength check.
Athletics, perchance?
Yeah.
Is there a reason I would have advantage on this?
No.
I have to move 30 feet to get to it to do this.
No.
This is a melee attack being used to grapple.
No.
12.
That is a fail. The monster beats you with an 18. So its form
advantage
seems
from
to
raging?
slip
Huh?
through
Don't
your
you have
fingers.
advantage from raging?
I think it's just saves. Oh shit! It's
It's
checks
strength.
and saves.
Okay, go ahead.
So 12.
No, that is still
So bad.
still a fail as the creature seeps through your fingers.
Wow. Okay. Get those out of there.
Actually, I don't think it really matters. Let me. Oh,
Does it
yeah.
seep no matter
So,
If it seeps no matter what, then I don't
yeah.
know
So
if
the
I
creature is
get out of
actually
it.
immune to being grappled.
If that's the case, I don't want to try and grapple it.
Okay. I will say with the insight that you made that you would know that this creature cannot be grappled. There's no way to grapple something that's
Does a 12 hit?
12 actually hits.
Wow. That okay. If you like, I can use those grapple checks as hits. They hit, but I mean, I can
just
re-roll.
just re-roll.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna hit. I know that it's over 12. I don't have. Do I still have advantage for flanking?
Well, you
It's still
technically
on the
you
other
technically
side?
would have had to move up, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you have advantage anyways.
Yeah, 20... 20...
If that is still to hit, it's a hit.
Yeah. I just like saying the number. But I'm bad at math. So 10 plus 11, 21 plus 5, 26 damage.
So 26 total.
Yeah.
Not 21 and 26.
Yeah, no, 21 plus 5.
Yeah. No. Okay. So you rush up, pulling your sword out and bringing it down, cleaving the top portion of this monster in half. It's still seeping into the ground.
And are you trying to decide what you want to attack it with?
So it's running away, right?
Yes, it is seeping into the ground.
down.
Okay. So I will stab it.
Stab.
All right. Stab.
Stab. Stab. Stab. Stab. You have advantage. Stab.
Oh, please, crit.
Damn it. That's so close. 2. It got to
25.
25. That's a hit.
Okay. And then. Okay, so 10 damage. 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 6 fire damage.
A little maxi.
Mexi.
All right, Ivan, you see this creature starting to seep into the ground. Your other teammates are still frantically trying to kill this thing, and Chiron yells out, "It's trying to run away." You steady yourself, planting your feet deep within this puddly ground. You take your trident and letting the whole thing absorb your fire into it. You stab down. You don't just pierce to the end of the blades. You go further and keep pushing, shoving your trident further and further down. You can hear the thing audibly scream, the fire almost jetting its way out as it's finding so much to burn. It explodes from the pressure that it had generated inside. You're left with slabs of meat on either side. You guys are covered in coagulated blood and flesh.
Is that a dead monster?
That is a dead monster.
Success!
It only cost me my eyes.
Twice. 3 times. Thrice.
You guys at this point look around and see that many of the villagers have actually been able to fight off some of these things, burning them. Many of them still impaled to the ground with several different pickaxes as they're trying to gather enough fire. You see one person's been designated with several different torches to actually go out and lay the torches onto the bodies, as you can see the skin wiggling, trying to rip itself free from the pickaxe or whatever it is that is pinning it down as it is catching a blaze and burning to ash. After a while, you guys do end up clearing the town of the rest of the monsters. What do you wish to do? It is still night.
So, does there seem to be any person that seems to be fairly in charge of the situation? Or?
You do notice.
Anybody that took charge?
Yeah, you do notice the bartender from the Green Gym.
Okay.
He does seem to be barking out orders and trying to get people together. You do notice that he has gotten a couple of the younger the children and many of the women into the bar itself, for it seems to be the more sturdy building out of all of them.
Okay. So I'm going to approach him and tell him everything I know about the skin monsters, which I remember I rolled like a nat 20 on that. I know a lot.
Okay.
About them. Tell him what they are. Tell him that they can make more by peeling skin off of other things. Anything. And obviously fire is effective. And then tell him about the thing we just killed, the big one.
I have never seen something like that before. I'm happy that you are able to put it down.
Yes. Barely. It tried to run, but Ivan here managed to get it before it could go.
Hopefully there's nothing else like that in the mine.
Hopefully not, but it seemed to have been formed from a large group of the skin husks banding together, maybe over time, I'm not sure, but that very well could have been something that was causing miners to go insane.
Well, you guys said that you were problem solvers, right?
Solve the problem.
It is problem solved.
Are we sure that it was the only one, though?
No.
Because we have had reports of people hearing those noises from several of the mines, not just from one.
On the bright side, from what we do know, or what we assume we know about this monster, it is very slow. So, if your miners do start hearing those kind of noises, as long as they don't run the wrong direction, they should be able to escape. You should hear it before you see it, I think. It's louder than it is fast.
Okay. We will definitely keep an eye out for it.
And we
can check the other mines tomorrow.
be seeing about checking more of the mines in the morning.
See what the miners end up scrounging up.
Okay. So as you guys are talking with him, you do notice the individual that you talked to earlier, that he said he would try to find some payment for you. He does come up with a small bag. This was all I could find. I could probably get a little bit more, but at least here's for that kill, at least. You open it up and it has 25 gold in it. I will try to see if I can get any more.
We will check the other mines tomorrow.
If there is anything else in there in these mines that are like that, please take care of it.
For sure. Also, maybe it will help you with your money solution. If you could give us a percentage of the ores mined, maybe
that really isn't something that I can really guarantee.
Just ask the miners maybe.
I mean,
Since
I
you're
would
struggling
imagine
with
some of
pay.
the miners might be able to give you a little bit of work for free. We could talk with the local blacksmith. He might be able to make something for you.
Ooh.
We don't.
That's
Maybe.
interesting.
Maybe.
Think about a silvered greatsword.
What is this mine?
It has quite a bit of minerals. It has a little bit of gold. We've run into quite a bit of iron.
Gold
coal.
greatsword, yes.
I think there might be a small supply of silver.
Awesome.
About adamantium?
Ooh, yeah, what about that?
We've
adamantium?
never come across that at all.
Did you
Dang.
check left that time that you went right?
Well, if you manage to clear out the mine, we could go deeper and maybe find something.
I like it. That's worth it to me.
If
The
we
chance
are
of
not
getting it.
able
We're
to come up with
going
enough
deeper.
payment for you, me personally, I am more than happy to be able to put some rarer material off to the side for you.
It's very kind of you.
Certainly appreciate that.
This is how I feed my family, and I would like to be able to go home to them.
Like we said, we will go and check through the mines in the morning, make sure there's no more, and if necessary, kill what remains as well.
Okay. At this time, the bartender kind of barks a couple of orders and turns back to you. The safest place might be within my tavern. You are more than welcome to find a spot on the floor. If not, if you do manage to see any other villagers or any miners, please tell them to come into the inn. Or
Tavern.
Tavern. It's a tavern. It's not an inn. It's a tavern.
It
For
is an
now,
inn
it's-
now.
I've had it for 2 generations, and I keep forgetting that it's a tavern, not an inn.
You could always add on.
I will probably refrain from sleeping in the tavern so as to not take up too much space.
You are a horse.
I am.
Should we tie you up out in the outside fence post,
You
maybe?
can try. I don't know if your puny strength is good enough. Okay.
Are there people still going to be sleeping in the bunks?
No, mostly everyone has moved into the tavern.
This is admirable town. You've done very well defending yourselves from these monsters.
A lot of the people that are here were convicted of something. So everybody here...
Cheers.
Everybody here knows how to use some kind of
go.
weapon.
I'm pretty sure we're considered a child murderer at this point. So, I mean, we've convicted.
We saved them, remember? You and I didn't murder any children.
We definitely killed that girl.
No, you and I didn't kill any children.
Oh, you're right.
The only one who knows that for sure is him, and he's too stupid to know it.
It sounds like you guys are more than welcome here in such a town as this.
That was
Yeah.
partially.
We might, when we retire, we should probably end up here.
No, we have our own town, remember?
Oh, yeah, we do. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Chironville.
We have a town right now, but it's getting plagued, so once we fix that problem,
Then
your
there'll be a
criminals
town.
are more than welcome to come over there.
Well, I'll have to look into it. Then.
Yeah. If they're tired of mining, it's a great farming town.
Yeah, once you get past the
The scar.
giant dog that eats other things. I think it was dog-like. Or no, what was it like? It opened up on the chest. I remember that.
It had the body shape of a pit bull,
Pit bull,
but it
its
was
chest
very
opened.
big. Well,
Alright.
then, if you need anything else, I will be here in my tavern.
And I believe we probably staying in the
Bunkhouse.
the bunkhouse. Thank you.
There you go.
God. Probably staying in the bunkhouse. So if you need anything from us,
Okay.
let us know.
He nods to you and then turns and heads on inside.
Do we not want to defend the tavern if all the townspeople are going into the tavern?
said it
So
was pretty safe.
there's a lot. There's still a couple of the villagers out. They're armed. Like nobody here has a sword. It's pretty much just hammers, a couple pickaxes, some shovels. There's most likely a reason for that, and you kind of gather it's because most of them were probably criminals.
Did a lot of the villagers leave like pickaxes and their weapons lying around?
If
So, I will gather.
Well, there were a couple, but they did have an individual going around and picking them up.
Okay.
There were a couple of guards that did have swords that were able to cut some of the creatures down.
Okay.
But you do see a couple of bodies that have no skin.
All right. I will let the tavern. Did we ever get his name? With the bartender, I think he was just bartender.
You guys never asked him for his name.
I will let the bartender know that it seems like some of the townsfolk got their skins ripped off, so there may be some skins floating around. So be on watch.
We will make sure that we have adequate defenses for such a thing.
I'm gonna go to the
Maybe
tavern
clear
and
the
get a
tavern
drink,
out if you haven't already.
Okay.
and I'm gonna boast about how it ran away from me.
There you go.
It did. Go ahead and roll me just a charisma check or a persuasion check.
Can I also boast with him that I destroyed it while it was running away?
I will.
11.
I will actually give you advantage because it is a true story, and you're also being helped. So
No, he's not helping. That help was facetious.
facetious.
22.
22. Yeah, you actually get a couple of slaps on the back from many of the villagers.
Yes, adore me.
He gets stronger.
You can actually see at this point that a lot of them have heard that that's the reason you came into this town is that you are the problem solvers.
Yes.
And you can see a lot of people are trying to get as much money as they can together. They do bring a couple of bags to you, but each only contained around 2 to 3 gold.
You know how you get titles in video games?
Mm-hmm.
Can we acquire the title Problem Solver?
I will grant that to you.
Our town name's gonna be Problem Solvers HQ.
or just problem solved.
Problem solved.
We walk into town. Those are the Problem Solvers.
Shit. Did you hear what they did in that other town? I hear that one plant like God blew something up with a trident.
With the title, you know how titles give you bonuses and stuff.
We get bonuses whenever we're solving a
So,
problem.
actually, bringing up the plant, do you still have your robe on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you?
Probably.
I don't know.
No.
Unless it lit on fire.
It would have burned away.
Awkward.
So, you are getting some side eyes around, but as you're boasting, I actually need you to roll a persuasion check. I wasn't gonna have you roll it before, but now.
How about an intimidation? I'm good at those.
No, we'll do a persuasion.
You got this.
Oh.
I'll take the second one. Or the
It
first
got
one.
worse. Hold on, but remember, he has. There's. He's
I use my racial ability Screek.
terrify.
So what is it total?
8.
8. So Kovdar is getting a lot of the praise, and as you are like, yeah, but I killed it. You can see that people just kind of look at you,
Yeah,
and then just go back to praising him.
That's fair. Fair. I get it. I need more robes.
or
solve
just
that
remember
problem.
to rip it off before you engulf
No,
yourself.
you
That's a
need
lot of work.
flame retardant robes.
How hard is it to find fireproof robes?
Probably gonna have to look at some magic stuff.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, if we can find a hellhound and skin it.
Could just have the blacksmith make you chainmail robes.
Do you know how heavy that would be?
That would be so heavy.
Oh my gosh.
His weak plant arms probably couldn't lift it.
Shut up.
It's gonna be a thing for a while.
I'll figure something out.
Oh my gosh.
I got this.
For now, is there some robes somewhere?
You're probably gonna have to check a place in the morning.
Can't believe I'm being body shamed right now.
I don't have. Never mind, I don't have.
Just race.
All right. So you guys head
Plantist.
back to the bunkhouse, or are you just staying in the tavern?
I'm staying in the tavern.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna
enjoying the
head-
hell out of this.
To the bunkhouse because racist people are in the
Screw
bar.
these
He's
people.
buttering. He's like, cove dark.
All right, Chiron, you're the only one. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay at the bunkhouse, I guess.
Okay.
Before I go to bed, I'll give us a quick run around town to see if I spot any skins.
Okay. So most of the skins have been taken care of. You do see a couple other soldiers fighting a couple more. I'd easily say you managed to go over and help them easily slay these things and put the torch to them, burning them away completely. A couple of the guards and townfolk managed to take many of the skinned bodies, put them in a pile, and burn them in fear of the dead coming alive.
Just so I don't have to try and remember next time, is there any chance I know how to make alchemist fire? Like a bottle of alchemist fire?
Go ahead and roll a check on that.
Okay, would it be herbalism?
He would do,
Or would it be alchemy?
It would be.
I have
It would
proficiency
be.
with herbalism.
It would be alchemy.
Okay, well, I'll just straight roll it then.
All I have to do is just put fire in a bottle for you.
Perfect. Okay. So I had a 9. What would that be? What is that? Or what would that be? What stat would that use?
So alchemy, I would say
What is that? Like
just a
intelligence?
straight intelligence.
11.
Why do you want this?
We can. I don't have fire.
Oh. Only does 1d4.
Yeah, but it's still fire. It'll light stuff on fire just fine.
Okay.
I'll probably just invest in some like torches. Well, I have torches.
Should
I'll
invest
just
in
buy
your
some
friend.
bottles of alcohol. That'll do it. Kill the skin, dump some alcohol on it, light it up. You can light it up.
So the only alcohol that they have in this place is from the mead, and it won't really burn at all.
I
But
can
there
drink it.
are some like cooking oils and like the lamp oils for burning. I would say you could at least get one cask of oil.
You should probably save some for the
The big one.
the villagers.
Do they? I assume they wouldn't sell me if they needed it.
So they'll sell it to you,
Is
but
it all they have?
they've only got one to sell. The
If
rest.
it's all they have, I won't buy it.
Okay.
Now, yeah, I was hoping it would be something I knew how to make. He probably has a better chance than I know how to make it, because he has proficiency. But
I do.
I have
Regardless.
proficiency in nature and arcana.
I have nature.
I could.
If it
definitely-
takes any natural ingredients, I can probably get them.
Okay. Well, so
but anyways,
yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up. So you guys managed to make your way back. Kovdar staying at the tavern, drinking away until you eventually finally fall asleep on the stool on the table. You two managed to help a couple of the villagers around, or any of the guards that are still fighting off these things. You watch the villagers as they pile the dead bodies and light the entire stack, leaving them to just burn. You guys make your way to the bunkhouse, being basically the only two there. You have the whole place to yourself. You guys lie down and fall into a deep sleep. And we will end there for tonight. The TastyDoom podcast is an unofficial fan content permitted under the fan content policy, not approved or endorsed by Wizards. Portion of the material used is property of Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast, LLC. Music is by Epidemic Sound. If you have questions, concerns, advice, or ideas that you'd like to tell us about, then feel free to email us at tastydoom.podcast@outlook.com. If you have liked our content, then feel free to join us on Twitter at tasty_doom. And remember to stay tasty.